Being a part of this is obviously, the most important thing to me. Football takes a back seat when, we're talking about families and their lives and, the kids that are going to get the treatment and those things. And for my brother and I to be a partner here, it was a no-brainer. We're already, have a partnership with Valley Children's, and obviously they're near and dear to my heart and our family. And, for us to join here and be a partner here in Bakersfield just makes it even better, because everything that we do, we want to keep it in the Valley. Everything that we do, we want to be seen and heard here, because we feel like we have a big influence on the young kids and obviously the adults as well. If we can, somehow be, the way that we are with our families and with our wives and with our kids, if that inspires somebody, then, so be it. That everything we do, we just want it to be here, a part of the Valley, and, mini camp, it went good, and, it was a lot of fun.
How was it handing off that ball to 24?
It was good. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So what does that mean, partnership with the Valley? What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, so, for instance, at Valley Children's, my brother and I, we've, we can only speak on that because that's where it started. We haven't done anything here yet, but, at Valley Children's, we'd take hospital visits and visit the children. There's always kids that have been asking, hey, if I'm going to be here, can I meet the Carr brothers, or can I hang out with them? And so anytime that, Todd will just, get to us and text us, and we'll be like, of course. So anytime we're in town, we'll just show up, and, we always set up the right time to where we can just come in and spend the day. We've done some commercials where the cool part about it is, the go-kart race was there was this one kid, obviously not getting too much into his condition and what was going on, but he loved go-kart racing. That's what he wanted to do. So we actually invited him to do it with us to make the commercial. And so we want to involve the children with everything that we're doing to put a smile on their face. There was another one where I think like 20 of them were trying to tackle me and trying to drag me down and things like that. So all we're trying to do is make those kids smile. That's all we want to do. So not only the children now, but with the adults and things like that, we just want to be here to be a face that's going to, they're going to see a smile on our face no matter what we're going through as well.
So would that be accurate to say that you guys are going to be here volunteering, speaking out, and fundraising?
Oh yeah, whatever that entails, whatever helping entails, whatever we can do to help. I don't know the details of it, and I'm not going to get into that, because this is day one, So we'll see what that entails, but absolutely, we're going to be seen, we're going to be around, we're going to make sure that whenever there's a chance we can be here, we'll be here.
Now, how long has sorry about that.
Oh,
how long has this been in the works?
Oh my goodness, Carla I think would be, Carla and H would probably be better to talk about, with that, because, they're the ones that, finalize all those things and all that, but I think that we've been with Valley Children's. I feel like I've been with Valley Children's since I was, in college, right. But we've been with them for 4 years.
I think that's probably where it started, and then
yeah,
the Dignity Health relationship was kind of came after that, because they obviously work so closely together, having the hospital here. Now with Valley Children's as part of, under the umbrella of Dignity Health. It's kind of a pretty simple relationship. I mean, because we would run into the Dignity Health people at the Valley Children's events, because I've known a lot of these people for a while now. As Derek was talking about, we've met them at several events and got to spend time with them and see them around the hospital. So being able to broaden the scope to not just children now, but to families and old people like myself. I mean, we get sick and injured too, so we need hospital care. So and with having them have 3 hospitals here just in Bakersfield alone, like I said, I was born at one, so I mean there's going to be opportunities for me, especially because I'm around here a lot more, to be able to pop in and do different things, kind of like Derek gets to do up in Madera a little bit more because it's closer to where he is. But yeah, it's pretty much the same partnership. We've just broadened our scope, really.
So what is this partnership? How are you guys going to contribute to the partnership? What does this do for you, and why is it important to be here?
Well, just to get things like this. I mean, there's not a lot of times where you guys will all show up, in a courtyard and hear about what they're actually doing here at the hospital. If we weren't here, just being blunt. I mean, so it's a good opportunity for that, right? To say what we're doing in the community, say what we're doing throughout the Valley, to know that there are people here that actually care, because people every day in every family are struggling with sickness and illness, and it's hard. Like I mentioned before, I have 3 children with type 1 diabetes. We're literally on a phone call or an email with a doctor every day about care, about changing in treatments, and that stuff doesn't go to sleep. So I just kind of want to be there for the rest of the Valley, because these people have been there for everyone. So if we can come by, do some stuff, shoot some commercials, just know that there's a good, positive place that you can bring your children. You don't have to leave Bakersfield to go get health care. A lot of people think that they have to leave and go to Los Angeles. You can get great health care right here, you know, and I think that kind of gets missed sometimes. And there's great doctors here that have, we had an incident with my dad a couple months ago, and just Hamal right over here, Kathari, he was my personal doctor here, and he was able to make it to where my dad was literally in a hospital bed, hooked up with monitors in 15 minutes from where he had his episode. And that stuff, you don't have to get on a helicopter or fly anywhere. You can get that stuff here. So that's why we partnered with him, just to kind of get that message out to people that it's good stuff here.